Change process flow in Axpert. Let us consider the use case of procure-to-pay cycle. A typical cycle consists of the steps: request, order, goods receipt, supplier bill, and payment. We will now be adding another step called QC note to the same procedure-to-pay cycle. Let us create an input form for QC note, as shown in the image. To create a new form, log into the developer site by selecting your project, and with your credentials. To create a new form, go to form/tstruct, and click on New. Provide a form name and form caption. Click on Submit. You can change the table name as per your needs. Once done, click on Submit. Consider generating numbers like QCN 10001, 02, 03, etc. The QCN is called the prefix that is followed by an auto-generated number. An auto-generated field in Axpert can have multiple sequences, identified with different prefixes. To generate these numbers in Axpert, click on the Auto-Generate field. Provide the field name and caption details. Click on Define Sequence. Fill the prefix-related details. Based on these details, Axpert generates a unique number every time a new entry is made. The prefix may be dynamic, based on business rules. For example, all the QC notes related to the North region could have QCN, and those which belong to the South region could have QCS. These may be achieved by defining multiple sequences. To create the date field, select the date field. Fill the name and caption details. Axpert has a built-in function that allows the user to fill system date automatically. Mention the function in the expression box. To accommodate the name of the person responsible for QC, choose the simple text field. Fill the details. You can redefine the width to accommodate more characters. Username is a default variable provided by Axpert that contains the logged-in username information. GRN number may be selected from a drop-down of GRN numbers in the GRN form. Let us now define a GRN number field as a drop-down field. Fill the details. In the mode of entry, select the form from which the GRN data is to be fetched, along with the field details. Axpert generates the SQL text automatically. Let us now create a table that displays items, unit of measure, and quantity details based on the GRN number selected. To add, select Add Frames. Provide a caption and name to the table. To view the details in the form of a grid, tick the As Grid flag. To accommodate simple data like name of the items, select the simple text field. In the Region/Frames tab, select the data container to which the field belongs. Unit of measure requires lesser characters to display. Therefore, select a short text field. To To record the details of the quantity received, choose a decimal number field. Fill the details. Choose another decimal field, to record the details of quantity accepted. Validate expressions are useful in deciding the conditions. For example, you can define an expression that checks if the quantity accepted are within the range of quantity received. Similarly, add another decimal number field to calculate the values for the quantity rejected. Provide an expression to auto-calculate the rejected quantities. In Axpert, during runtime, on selection of the GRN number, the fields in the QC items grid are auto-filled. To achieve this kind of functionality, you can use a fill grid map. This is used to read data from database using SQL statement. The SQL result can be populated into fields in this form. In the developer mode, choose the fill grid form element. Provide a name and caption for the fill grid. Select the region/frame, to which the fill grid is being applied. In the SQL text box, enter the SQL, along with the parameters. In the Map Details section, map all the source fields to the target fields. Go to Form Design section. In this section, you can move and resize the fields for better visuals and ease of input in the run mode. Save the design and publish. Your form is ready, and your users can start using it. Let us now log into the runtime environment to check it out. To fill the details into the form just prepared, log into the end user mode. Go to Menu and select QC Note. Here is the QC Note, the form that we added now. Let us enter data into this and check it out. QC number, date, and QC done by fields are auto-filled by Axpert. Select the GRN number from the drop-down menu. Please note that when the GRN number is selected, the details in QC item grid are auto-filled by Axpert. The user has to enter only the accepted quantities. Fill the accepted quantity details for the items. To demonstrate how validation expression is triggered and Axpert displays an error, let us put the accepted quantity higher than the received quantity for the final entry. In this case, notice how Axpert displays an error message. Finally, submit the details. To view the list of entries made in the form, go to List View. The list displays all the data that has been saved by the user.